Hello everyone, my name is Hannah Pribik and I'm a senior here at Warren Central High School, and I'm excited to graduate with my class of 2017. After high school, I plan on going to IUPUI and studying biochemistry and hope to intern at Eli Lilly. But I'm here today not to talk about myself, but to thank such a wonderful person in my life, Mr. Richard Spencer. I want to start off by saying that I feel so incredibly blessed to have you in my life, not just as a teacher, but as a friend who I can come to for anything. Mr. Spencer, I'm not sure how I would have made it through high school without your support. Of all the people in my life, you are the one I feel I can confide myself in. The compassion you provide for all of your students is so admirable, and it's not every day that a teacher like you walks into a student's life. It was never just about the lessons you taught in class, about photography and the oh-so-heavenly rule of thirds. It was more about the class together, learning to express themselves. As humble as you can be, Mr. Spencer, I think it's high time that someone tells you what you mean to your students, and more than you could possibly comprehend. To begin this marvelous journey, I remember the first time I emailed you. I begged to be in your class my second semester of sophomore year. If it wouldn't have been for your yes, I would have never met you. Every moment after the first time we met, it seems we have just been growing louder and more obnoxious, with all of the random squirrel jokes and goofy sharks with laser on their heads. Your class is a refuge not just for me, but for so many students in this building, which I believe has been more influential for me than any weighted class I could have taken. Not too long ago, I came to your room in shambles, ready to just put down my cards and quit the game for the day. But you told me that it was going to be okay and there was nothing wrong with being upset. It astonishes me that you can always find the right words to say with such impeccable timing. And even more amazing than that, I know I'm not the first student or the last student who will run into your room crying, just upset and ready to give up. I would have not have made it through high school that day if it hadn't have been for you. Every student needs someone that can push them to grow, just like you have for me. What I hope for you, Mr. Spencer, is that you will get all that you wanted out of your teaching career. Because whenever you have a bad day, I want you to take a look at all of the students that look up to you and how you have helped them in more ways than one. Albert Einstein once said, "It is the supreme art of a teacher to awaken joy and creative expression and knowledge." And the Dalai Lama once said, "Love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive." If there are any lessons you have imprinted in my mind that are so important to me, it is these. I want to teach others what you taught me, selflessness for all of those around me. I know this letter may seem a little on the thin side, but I want you to know that I will never find the right combinations of words to express how appreciative I am to have someone like you in my life. It's rare to find a person who cares so much and is willing to give up some of his own experience, advice, and parts of himself to make his students feel full again. When I move from the walls of the school, I know part of my heart will be in your room. In a way, that's where I spent most of my time growing as a person, and how could I ever forget my home? Thank you, Mr. Spencer. Thank you so much. Hannah Banana.